What's going on, guys? How many of y'all remember last month, September 25th to be exact, that 911 went down? Like the whole system, apparently. No calls going through, just an alternate number that they told us to use. Now, I'm here in Louisiana. This happened about 2 p.m. I do not know how far this spread out, okay? I don't know if it was just my parish or other parishes, the state of Louisiana. Hell, I don't even know if it affected other states. So if you remember that, leave a comment and let me know where you're from. And because I'm putting some pieces of the puzzle together. I mean, at the time, it seemed a little strange, but I kind of just dismissed it. But I'm looking at a much bigger piece of the puzzle here. Now, fast forward to just last week. I called my insurance company to cancel my policy. I didn't give them my name or any information at all, okay? She answered the phone. Hello, this is such and such from State Farm. I said, yes, ma'am, I'd like to find out how to cancel my insurance. She immediately said, well, Mr. Moss, we can cancel that 2009 GMC Sierra for you. I was like, what? I was like, ma'am, I didn't even tell you my name. She's like, yes, sir, we have caller ID. I said, ma'am, caller ID doesn't usually pull up all of my vehicles that I own. Okay, now it's the very next day. I'm just scrolling through Facebook. I come across one of my friends' posts. She posted that her electricity went out. And within a minute, the power company gives her a call to ask her if everything's okay. What? I've never heard of that before. Matter of fact, she stated in there that that's never happened before. She had an electricity outage 2 months ago and they never gave her a call. Okay, so my spidey senses is going up at this time. So I write a comment, I let her know about my experience just yesterday with the insurance company, how weird that was. Now, later that same day, I was talking to my friend Melissa. I was letting her know all the crazy shenanigans, like yesterday about the insurance company, and then that morning about running across the post of electricity going out within a minute. They're calling her. Like, that's crazy, right? She was like, yeah, that is pretty crazy. I just saw a video a couple of days ago about a one connected system. And she began to tell me, like, Joey, I was floored when I saw this. I was like, well, share it with me. Share me the video. She was like, I tried to go look for it, but they've already banned the guy in the band. They took the video down, right? But she said that everything was linked together, like all tied to one profile. I was really, yeah, we're talking about your medical history, your financial data, your criminal record, your employment, your behavior, and probably what your blood pressure is as well. But she remembered the name of the company that they were talking about, and it was ClearForce. It's the first time I heard of that company or that name. So you know me, had to do some digging. ClearForce is a company that calls itself a people risk analytics firm, which ultimately means they monitor data, behavior, and decisions to predict what kind of risk a person like you might pose in the future. And what I found next, it started to put everything into perspective. In 2018, ClearForce received major funding from London-based group called Centricus Partners. Yeah, those are the same people who structured and raised money for SoftBank's Vision Fund. You realize that's a $100 billion world technology fund? Let that sink in for a second, okay? Because we're not talking about small-time investors. We're talking about people tied to a massive world tech infrastructure, AI, data analytics, defense, surveillance. I mean, the whole 9 yards, guys. So you really got to ask yourself, why would worldwide billionaires invest in a company whose main focus is monitoring and predicting human behavior? And you want to hear the crazy part? They already got the patents for the technology that makes all of this possible. I'll go over that in my next video, but for now, I really want you to see how they present themselves to the world. Because this right here, this is ClearForce's own video, their official presentation. I really want you to pay close attention and listen to the first sentence this guy says, because that's about the only thing I agree with in this whole video you're about to watch. And if that's true, which I know it is, it's because we the people make these corporations run. But what they don't tell you is how the same people, you and me, we're being analyzed, scored, and tracked through a digital system every single day. I really need y'all to pay attention.
People are the most valuable asset of any organization, but the behaviors and actions of struggling employees can create risks to customers, coworkers, and the organization. Today's problem is that static point-in-time assessments are outdated and ineffective. Background check companies and public data aggregators attempt to solve for this risk with fragmented data-centric solutions that don't protect against the misuse of personal data and require organizations to manually search for negative information about their employees. ClearForce is building tomorrow's safe and secure organizations by combining machine learning, compliance, and workflow automation to create the new global standard for the continual ongoing evaluation of behavioral risk. We solve big problems related to human capital risk, including insider threat, sexual harassment, workplace violence, and suicide prevention for veterans and active military using non-clinical public health factors.
They are paying their own promo with their face. Now imagine every the version that's every purchase, for every movement is tracked. This isn't science fiction. If you say something that the government doesn't like, look at China right now. Off your money.
In China, kids can't even enter school without scanning their faces. Every move, every meal, every step verified through facial recognition.
It's not like some sort of conspiracy theory. It's not something that's going to happen 10 years into the future. This happened pre-corona in China. And so this system in China that exists is extremely advanced.
This isn't a sci-fi movie. This is real life. Chinese children now use mandatory digital IDs linked directly to the nation's centralized digital currency. They pay for lunch with a face scan. They enter school through a camera gate. It's all part of China's massive surveillance grid, one that tracks not just where you are, but what you buy, say, and believe. And it starts young, conditioning the next generation to see total surveillance as normal. They call it convenience, they call it security, but let's be honest, this is control, a world where freedom becomes a privilege you have to earn with compliance.
Parable is, I once again cannot buy food. A couple days ago, my uncle and my cousin helped me get a cell phone that is linked to a Chinese bank card so that I could buy anything. But now, apparently, it has been flagged for some reason, and I have to pass facial recognition identity verification. I can't believe I'm doing this. I have to open my mouth. Now, I once again can't buy anything.
Now imagine this model spreading to the West. Digital IDs tied to your finances, your healthcare, your travel, even your social media. One centralized system, one mistake, one opinion out of line, and suddenly access denied. No school, no payment, no freedom.
All right, listen guys, because I'm not out here trying to scare anybody. I'm here to just present information that I found. Because this digital ID stuff, when they say every new convenience or so-called innovation that connects your data, it's just one step closer to total control. So I really need you to do me a favor, because this video is not going to stay up long, I promise you. So please share it, repost it, and duet it. Because even if this video gets taken down, which it probably will, the duet stays up on your side. And if you want to take it a step further to keep this message alive, screen record it. That way you can re-upload it to multiple other platforms and reshare it. And that way the message stays alive. And I need y'all to remember, guys, because we the people, yeah, we're the power that run this system. When we stop feeding it, it collapses, period. Okay? There is a lot of information here, and there's some other things that I need to show y'all. But I need to make a part 2 on this. So be on the lookout for that. Because there's some information that y'all need to see. Well, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Later.
Why do you think that Truman has never come close to discovering the true nature of his world until now?
We accept the reality of the world with which we're presented.
Destroy your television sets. Now. You must listen to no orders.
So do keep on marching.